saw it at some
See,
point.
so
I want to
then you
hear
have
it.
to get
Dang
rid of
chair is
that.
terrible. It's like not rolling.
I know.
I think it's on the thing that tells it not to roll or something.
My teammates did not deserve that at
Wait,
all,
I'm not doing this.
and especially the ones that it affected the most,
What?
the ones that were crying,
Sorry,
the
I'm
ones that
wearing
were shaking.
headphones. 'Cause I'm not.
You're watching K2 News on Digital.
That's so weird that it worked last time and not. Maybe I shouldn't have told Chad. Maybe he did something.
See, but it doesn't. Oh, maybe I just am not hitting it hard enough.
Well,
Huh.
you won't have to do that one.
Well,
You're watching K2 News on Digital.
1 minute,
okay.
just so you know.
You're watching K2 News on Digital.
Hello and welcome to today's Digicast. I'm Sarah Bagby, joined by Joe English.
Good
Thanks
Wednesday
for
to
being
you.
Here. Yeah, happy Wednesday. It's June 26th, and we've got a lot going on this week. First
Yeah,
of all, this happened
absolutely.
yesterday. A football coach and police officer, one and the same, is under investigation for allegedly slapping and hitting kids to wake them up at a football camp.
Yeah, we're talking about the head football coach at Westview High School, who also is a cop. He's a member of the Hillsboro Police Force. McMinnville police are saying this incident allegedly started Tuesday morning. They got a call to do a welfare check at Linfield College in McMinnville. That's where this football camp was going on. This was about 4:30 in the morning. A group of players tells us the coach was rousting people out of bed, slapping and shaking them, and thought he may have been drunk. Here's what one sophomore student at the camp had to say about what happened.
My teammates did not deserve that at all, and especially the ones that it affected the most, the ones that were crying, the ones that were shaking.
Now, there is video of the incident, and we've seen that, but we haven't been able to confirm that it is Jones in the video, so that we have not put that on our air. Jones is on administrative leave from both the Beaverton School District and the Hillsboro Police Force. McMinnville police say they are investigating to see if there was any actual criminal actions.
So, Joe, I know you were the one covering that this morning, and one of the things I noticed, which understandably is a lot of parents are upset about this.
Yeah, we had talked to several students and several parents as well, and one parent told us they are considering taking some legal action. They want criminal charges. Police, though, say both the Hillsboro Police and the school district are cooperating in the investigation, so this is still going on. We have a lot more to find out about this and just exactly what happened and who did what.
Well, we'll be keeping you all informed. Also, now we're going to turn to fires. Now, we've been talking a lot about fires this week. It's kind of been my theme for the week, but
Yeah.
This is a little different take. It's kudos to the Hillsboro Fire Department. They just were called to 5 fires in one day yesterday. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's just crazy that they're that busy. That's not good, but imagine what they had to go through. Check out these pictures that they shared with us. Firefighters were called out to 5 separate fires Monday alone. There was a car fire inside a carport next to a home, also a residential fire that left at least one person seriously injured.
Right, and then they had a battery charger that caught fire inside of a home, a structure fire that they were called to more as mutual aid, and then finally a late night fire that engulfed the entire backside of a home. Now, firefighters even rescued this pet bunny that you're seeing here, so kind of cute, but officials say this serves as a grim reminder that fires can happen anytime, anywhere, and isn't that the truth?
Yeah, and it's certainly, we're going to see so much more activity no matter what. Even if it's at a lower level than we're expecting, it's going to continue for quite a while.
That's right. I mean, it's fire season now, as we all know. And in fact, we are dealing with what it's called the Darlene fire.
Yeah, we're looking at the Darlene 3 fire in Deschutes County in central Oregon, now estimated to be around 1,700 acres, may have even grown a little bit more today. No containment so far. This is just south of Lapine south of the Bend area, so to give you an idea of where that is. And the governor has declared an emergency, a state of emergency, to get more resources in to fight this fire. So this is a serious one. We want to get on this early to keep this under control.
Wow, that really spread fast because this morning when we were covering it around 5 a.m., it was 17,000. You said it's now 25,000?
We're not, I have to double check the number. 1,700 acres is the last official number that we got from the Forest Service.
But still, it's going fast, so we'll be tracking that for you.
Big jump overnight.
Of course, K2 is on your side with wildfire season, helping you protect your health, your life, your home. You can catch the K2 News Special hosted by Angelica Thornton and Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Rhonda Shelby. Now, part 1 was on Memorial Day. I did watch that one. Part 2 will be wildfire season, prepare and protect. It airs right here on K2 July 4th at 6:30 p.m. And I will say that this is worth checking out because I did watch that first one thinking, oh, I'm a meteorologist. I'm going to know everything in there. No, it really, every single time I watch one of these that they put together, I learn something very important. So I really highly recommend it.
A lot of work put into it. Well worth watching.
Yeah. All right. Now we are going to finalize our show today with
Let's get to the fun stuff.
a talk about, you know what's happening tonight?
I do. You do too, and a lot of other people probably do as well. Tonight is the NBA draft, the first round, and the Trailblazers hold the rights to the 7th and 14th picks. Now, multiple draft analysts are projecting the Blazers to take UConn center Donovan Clingan. I have to read this because I don't follow college or pro basketball very thoroughly, but that's going to be the 7th pick, UConn center Donovan Clingan.
And we'll have to see if that's what happens. Plus, they just added 2 new assistant coaches a couple days ago, so this is kind of big.
You know better than I do.
Well, I did a little research, plus I do go to some of the games. But what's cool about tonight, though, during this draft, they're going to be hosting a free draft party. Did you hear that? I just said free at the Moda Center, and it has photo ops, freebies. It looks really, really fun, so it's something I highly recommend. Of course, you can also just watch the draft here on K2 tonight. We'll be following that up with a news special, but that's at 4 p.m. So instead of the news, we're going to have the draft right here.
Yeah, and not just today. You can watch round 2 tomorrow, but not on K2. That will be on ESPN because tomorrow night there's something else big going on at 5 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, actually, the debate starts between Donald Trump and President Joe Biden. See how that first debate goes. But that'll be on at 6 on K2. You can still catch the draft on ESPN if you want to watch that.
Okay, and that's on Thursday, so that's when we have the big debate.
Yes.
All right, we'll be covering that as well, so stay tuned for Digicast tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit about that to get you ready for that, and we'll be talking about what happened with this NBA draft tonight. So thanks for joining us today. Also, don't forget to join us for tonight. We're also going to be covering this new controversial camping ban. We're going to be hearing back from local leaders today about that, so we'll be catching you up and filling you in on all of that this evening and again tomorrow as well. So thanks for joining us.
All right.
This has been a K2 News Digicast. K2 News is on your side.